Ambazonia shall move forward, forward. We are so proud to be Ambazonians. We come from Bumondi and Fako, Donga Mansu, Kupe Mani, Gubabwe. We come from Neza, Manyu, Goyo, Lebiel and Benchungo, Tunja, Meme, Isa. Our freedom is on, our freedom.
Papa them, mommy them, brothers and sisters for Ambazonia, when I come good for Amber Farmers Voice. The aim for this program now say, we want to bring all farmers them for Ambazonia. Say, for more we will discuss, we talk how they fit grow plenty chop for this time for war. Now when people they know the work, they don't get money for buy sulfur again. For this program, we go learn how we go make we own manure. We go use only grass for backside. We go try for teach una how we gonna use that. So we own thing the only way there for own backside. We make our own manure there so that you can put them for chop will grow fine. And then we will also learn how we know how to move the spoil chop plenty so we go learn how we will make our own medicine where we'll cut out so grass them for backside. We put them together. We see how we fit make our own medicine the way it will kill that tumbu. It no go that tumbu no go spoil tomato. It no go spoil green or no go spoil jama. So now the aim that for this program say make all farmers them. Whether you doing that from Kambe or you doing that for Muyuka, you doing that for Munyenge, whether you doing that from Dian or you there for anywhere for Lebialem, make all farmers them. Make we come. We'll see how we fit we head them together. We go learn to them how we fit make we grow chop for this time for war. The goal again for this program is say now when people they know the work, they don't get money for buy something them. Make everybody learn how for work farm, how for grow chop, so that even if we don't get money, at least we will get chop for chop. So if anything, when I hear anything for this program, where we not really understand them, when I feel call this number where they for TV, when I ask that question, if we know how for do so plant something fine, how something they grow fine, when I feel call, when I share that knowledge, and then everybody for Ambazonia will go here, and then they go use that knowledge for grow the chop fine. So now the aim for this program for bring all Ambazonia farmers them. Say make we come learn, make we talk together, we learn, we share knowledge, we divide the knowledge where we'll get them, so that make everybody benefit. We thank you now.
Okay, fellow Ambazonians, good evening. My name now Isaac Zama, and I'll be the host for this program, Amber Farmers Voice. Now this one, that the first edition, the very first edition, where we'll bring up about Amber Farmers Voice. The importance for this particular edition, since farming season, it almost come. So now you think say, make we come down, make we talk how we feel prepared for this farming season. We know say as when farming season come, farmers them for everybody for home, they run, so on, they buy fertilizer, they go clear farm, they walk farm, they enter Jangi them, they go walk farm for prepare as March to come where when rainy season go start, they go start plant and all that. One of the most important things where they need them for this farming season, na fertilizer. So wait till we go learn for this first edition for Amber Farmers Voice. Now for see how we Ambazonian them we feel make we own fertilizer. Yes, we feel make we own fertilizer in less than 10 minutes. When I hear me fine, we go make we own fertilizer in less than 10 minutes. That's the reason that we did for here today for talk about how we feel make we own fertilizer. So again, as when I hear for that introduction, the goal for Amber Farmers Voice, I say make we come learn small techniques them, small way then we feel produce more chop during this time for war. Now when people do not get money for people don't work again, they don't get money. Now we want to see how we want to ensure say make we bring we'll put to head them together. We find small way then way people they feel really work farm fine. Even if you work that so small place farm, small portion or small place, that farm it will really give you enough yield, enough your job will really grow fine. So that the aim that for this program, we want come for see how we fit take experience and from other places, all the knowledge where researchers they don't make them, we could bring all that knowledge for sharing with everybody for ground zero. We can see how when I use that technique for grow farm, for grow chop during this time for war. This time be very important, and so we want to make sure say make no Ambazonian no ever sleep where you not get chop for chop, not because I'm lazy, but just because of the war. So if people then for villages or for Ambazonia, if they want to show say if they work small place, me they get enough chop where they fit share them or they fit sell them or they fit share them with everybody, for Ambazonia. Why it be important say make we learn how to make our own fertilizer? First and foremost, it could be extremely cheap, because the technical one bring them, you don't need for pay anything for get this fertilizer where you can make your own. You don't need for pay anything. Secondly, this fertilizer where we will learn how for do them now organic fertilizer. Organic means say you don't get any chemicals inside. We fit see them, for example, now say many people them they don't start becoming sick, they get cancer them here or all over the place because of the kind thing they chop. Because farmers they don't start becoming put too much chemical fertilizer. Now anyway it bring all that sick them inside the country. So right now, which way we Ambazonia the one do not say, we want to ensure say from now going forward we could produce our own organic fertilizer. Yes, everybody for Ambazonia, where if you be say you want work farm, you will produce your own organic fertilizer. Where it go mean say all that money where I hear, I think from which I hear, I think one bag fertilizer now about 15,000 or something like that. If you produce your own, it means that you will save that money. Just imagine say, take for example all the farmers in Santa, where they produce carrots, they produce beans and leeks, and they use fertilizer. You would assume say 100 farmers them for each year they will spend about 45,000. Let's say 3 bag fertilizer. If you multiply that one by 100 farmers of Santa, that's a lot of money. Where it come off with pocket, it go now for people the way they make fertilizer. So if you extrapolate that one for the whole Ambazonia, from Cambe go reach right down for Dian, you go see and say we country could save a lot of money. And not only the money be important, but we health, the kind of chop we go grow up, it could be very healthy. I feel tell una say for diaspora or for other countries, most countries now they want try for make sure say people then chop not only organic food, and organic chop is very expensive for this country. So if we for Ambazonia, if we take them as a policy, say we go produce organic fertilizer, we use that for produce chop, we see and say we chop will be very expensive, even if we only for sell them for across for Nigeria, or for people from Gabon for come buy chop like they come buy for Santa or for my 12 all the time, we see and say it could be very expensive. So thing where we go learn today, we go learn how to make our own fertilizer. So today the organic fertilizer we're going to learn about now urine, human urine. Yes, my talking for another way. Peace. Human urine or peace where with the peace, that extremely good fertilizer. And so we will learn how for collect we own urine or we own peace. We will learn how we will store them. We will learn how for make them, how for the safety mechanism where we're going to put that in place, how for make sure say we make them where it be safe for user, and then we will also talk about how for use them for fertilize with crops. So again, so the thing we will learn today, we'll learn how for collect we own urine, and then we use them like fertilizer. So for actually use them like fertilizer, it get different step them where we're going to follow for actually use them. Why I go tell you now the composition for human urine, and then we'll compare them for which way they inside this fertilizer when I go buy them for storage. So human urine, it get what you can say nitrogen, then it get potassium, it get phosphorus. So when every person piece, if you go take that piece, you go test them for lab, you go see and say it get nitrogen, that piece get nitrogen, it get potassium, and then it gets phosphorus. These three things them that the thing in that way chop or plants, they need them for grow. Any plant where they grow, it need nitrogen, it need potassium, it need phosphorus. So if peas get all these things, all these three things, and when we plant they need them, then it that one means we no need now for go begin buy chemical fertilizer we fit collect we own. We use them, and how we collect we own, we use them for grow we chop them. Make I give you a small example. When I went out for ground zero, make when I go for outside, after when I finish watch this program, when I go for outside, when I look for places where they drink nimbo, for buy them, when I go backside, when I look for places where they drink one, now not dry season. When I come back, when I tell me the color for grass for place where they piece of it. When I go see them say for bad and for that place where people they go drink water and then they piece of it, you go see them say the grass for them be always be very green and very fresh. That one means what? That one means that grass it get the kind components where any plant need them for grow fine. It get nitrogen, it get potassium, and it get phosphorus. Yes, so now the thing in that way, plants need them for grow. Whether na jama, whether na tomato, whether na plantain, whether na anything, corn, that use urine for grow all these things. So fellow Ambazonians, this one now we own gold. Now we own gold is where we get for exploiter for see how we could use them for grow with them. Yes, I know say some people they will talk say, ish, we no fit use peace for grow this thing. Yes, we fit use them. I know say some people them they will find them difficult, but after say for start anything, it'll always be difficult, especially something we will never be used to. But as we will get for continue to learn more about the use of human urine, when I go see them say, yes, now good thing where we go fit use them for grow chop for day. The most important reason why we need for use this organic form of fertilizer, and I say it be organic, you don't get anything for personal health, you don't get any chemicals inside where it go feel make we sick, because it come on an inside person body, it be organic. So we go learn how to use them, and then so that it will really give we enough, we chop will grow fine. Yes, it will work very well. It don't work for other places, and then with Ambazonia, we too will adopt them. If we look, we soil them, we farm them. When I see them say, we soil them not be very fertile again, like it used to be before. Now the reason that way, you see most farmers are now they work buy chemical fertilizer them so that can make me chop grow. But we don't reach for the end for that thing. For we can use that chemical fertilizer. Researchers them for all kind of universities from America go reach right for Burkina Faso, go reach for Uganda, go reach for Kenya, for South Africa, for Holland. They don't do tons and tons and thousands of research. And they see and say, yes, human urine, it be very good for for use them like fertilizer. The only thing I say, make we learn how to use them the correct way. Once we learn how to use them the correct way, we'll go see how we'll go use them now for for plant with chop day and everything. So now, what we will do now say, since farming season come, I go want for show now how we start for collect this urine today as we talk now. So as soon as when I finish watch this thing, when I start for collect them. But maybe something maybe some new thing. Now things that don't happen for other countries. And so we want for share the experience for other countries. Make wanna see how they collect them. When we wanna see them, I will come back, then we will talk about them. How we collect them for our own place. Okay. I hope so when I don't see that video. That video they taken for Niger. And what happened for that video? I say na some project where European Union they sponsor them for Niger for work with farmers them for see how they fit use urine. They collect their own piece. They use them for for use them like fertilizer. So I think the first thing what would like more talk about now. Okay, now we for ground zero, how we fit collect the we fit collect this this urine. So the first thing I go suggest now say everybody you will need forget buy that jerry can 20 liter. When I buy them, when I wash them very clean. But if in an oil come inside, when I must make sure say when I wash them, when I take wood ash, when I take Nikki, when I wash them fine, when I take soap, when I wash them, make sure say it clean. Once when I don't wash them, then for man picking them, what you have to do now say when if you take this 2 liter how they call them Coca-Cola bottle on a tangi or how they call that in them, each man picking it will get your own 2 liter bottle. You for people the way they go farm, you can put it inside your bag. When peas catch you, you stand for that. You piece inside that tangi bottle or a Coca-Cola bottle, and then you lock them. You put it inside your bag. You go you farm. When you come back for evening for house, you take that 2 liter bottle now. You open that 20 liter now. You turn it inside, and then you cover them. You keep them. That 20 liter bottle, that jerry can, that 20 liter gallon, we now put them for place where sun no go the heat and plenty. Why would you put them for back house for place where sun no go knock them? The reason why we don't want me sun knock them because if sun knock them, that piece where they inside, the salt where they inside the piece, it will then go down, it go settle under like salt. Another thing when I go for take them very important, I say every 20 liter jerry can when I buy them, it must lock fine. Because if we are not lock and fine, the some of the nitrogen where they inside the piece, it go fit evaporate. So when I take that cover, when I find small plastic paper, when I put that inside, like as when you buy oil, they do them. You take small plastic paper, you put that inside, you then cork and fine. You put them under some tree, or you put them inside under pear tree inside for back house, for place where sun no go overheat them. So for man picking them, that the easiest way that for collect them. Every person, no matter where you go, if you go farm, you go your market, put your 2 liter bottle for inside your bag, because you no one go work a piece that piece where you go work a piece for corner road, you throw them na money that way you throw them. Because if you don't collect them, it means you will come back, you will take small money, you go buy fertilizer. So every man picking as from today, when a farmer for Ambazonia, we need for start collect any money piece, they collect them, they come back, you put that inside 20 liter gallon. If you be big farmer, you get big farm, you get for maybe you go buy that 250 liter gallon, or 250 liter gallon. You as again, we must make sure say when I wash them very well, because we don't want to contaminate the piece for with chemicals where they inside that big gallon. When I wash them fine, and then when I find some place, when I put that inside, when I begin collect the piece. So if you different house with picking them, make every person get your own 2 liter. Make una no share the same 2 liter bottle. If you get 3 or 4 boy picking them, make each person for a house it get your own 2 liter bottle with the piece inside. Even for night, for village, we used to woke up go piece outside. That one go stop, because anybody now, even small picking, we woke up piece catchy for night. It take a 2 liter bottle, open them, it piece inside, and then it lock them back, it keep them. For morning time, when I woke up, it move on, it got turned inside that 20 liter gallon. Or if a person where you get big farm or big farms, if it get that 250 gallon, una go turn am inside, and then una must make sure say una lock and find, make no air no enter, make no air no come out. That will be extremely important, because if una leave them air come out or evaporate, then the phosphorus and the potassium with inside and the nitrogen, they evaporate, which will remain on only empty water and salt, and that one you know go get anything to do, you know go if you make me chop grow. So this one be very, very important. So for my medium, how man if you collect this piece? So what you will I go suggest and say everybody when I go try what you wanna feed for our own place. But this small 5 liter gallon where they use to carry water day for woman them, they feel buy them, and then they'll come for almost that one of those end them, they cut them fine. Once you cut them, the woman if you piece inside, then when they piece inside, they take and go for inside that the 20 gallon. They open that more, and then they will then pour the piece inside that 20 liter gallon. At least for that female, when I see how a woman for Niger they collect the piece. So anybody when I will try different ways them for see how when I feel collect the urine for use or not like fertilizer. Again, it be very, very important. Say make all we learn how for collect them for we own way it will be convenient for we. So which way I go like to do now, and I say I go bring another experience. This one now for Uganda. When I go here, which way the people of Uganda they don't go through, they will give una. And this one luckily listen for English, and so they go tell una what if their experience, how they don't try them, and how it don't help them for actually produce them.
This is a film about making your own fertilizer. Do you know that what we treat as waste can actually be used as a great crop fertilizer? We are talking about urine. This is Paya in Tororo district, Uganda. Here the land is intensively used and the soil fertility is low and declining. It is a big challenge. Most farmers cannot afford to buy chemical fertilizers, and they don't have access to manure. As a result, yields have reduced over time, with serious impacts on people's well-being. Here is the village leader, Osege Matthias.
We have a very big problem of food insecurity. We are food insecure. We can no longer produce enough to eat and save for the future in case there is any drought or natural calamity. And another thing is the poverty, the increase in poverty. Because in the past one could sell cash crop and keep the food and take children to school. But now it is just impossible. Because the production has declined, we don't have what to sell, meaning the poverty level is in increase, and it is really worrying.
To increase crop yields, farmers in Paya have started to use urine to recover soil fertility.
Something that we have come up with to help our farmers is the urine fertilizer. We've found that the urine from ourselves contain a lot of nutrients that can help our crops.
Urine is full of nutrients that plants need to grow. The same ingredients as in chemical fertilizer and manure. The best thing about it is that urine is readily available and free of charge. It is a safe fertilizer that is very easy to use. By applying it in the garden, it brings the nutrients from the food we eat back to the soil. So how do you use urine as a fertilizer? It is a simple process in 3 steps: collection, storage, and application. We start with collection. Urine can easily be collected within the household. Everyone in the family can contribute. One way is to simply urinate in a jug or bucket, which you then empty into a large container. Make sure to close the lid tightly every time. It is also possible to construct a simple collection system by digging a jerrycan halfway into the ground. You then attach a funnel. By urinating into the funnel, the urine can be directly collected in the container. The second step is storage. When the container is full, take it aside. Make sure that the container is tightly sealed. This is to keep the nutrients in the container and to not let them disappear into the air. Store it for a period of at least 2 weeks. This is to kill anything that could spread diseases. Remember, if you follow this simple rule, using urine is a safe practice. The third and last step is application. During the rainy season, the urine can be applied as it is. If you use it during the dry season, it should be diluted with water. At least 2 parts of water to 1 part of urine. Make small furrows along the plant rows at a distance of about 10 to 20 centimeters. Then apply the urine close to the ground. Using a watering can makes the work easy. Urine should not be poured directly on the plants, since it can burn the leaves. Immediately after application, cover the furrows. This is to prevent nutrients from disappearing into the air and to reduce any smell. Urine is a fast-acting fertilizer. To work effectively, it should be applied repeatedly. Different soils and crops have different needs, so you need to find out what amounts of urine and times of application work best in each case. A rule of thumb is that plants need most nutrients in their young stages. With maize, for example, start the urine application by the time of planting. When the seeds have germinated, apply urine in weekly doses over 4 weeks. Over the next 4 weeks, apply urine only every 2nd week. Note that more urine does not necessarily increase crop yields, so be careful to not over-apply. Make sure to always leave a period of 1 month between the last urine application and harvest. When handling urine, always make sure to wash your hands carefully with water and soap, and if possible, use protective gloves. When farmers in Paya tested urine fertilizer on maize, they found out that it doubled the yield. They also found out that urine fertilizer can be just as good as chemical fertilizer, or even better. They have now started to use urine on a range of various crops. In the beginning, many felt a bit embarrassed handling and talking about urine. But from seeing the effects on the crops, people got excited about the practice. This inspired others. More and more farmers in the village have now started the practice. Urine is no longer regarded and treated as a waste, but as a valuable resource that makes important contributions to food security and income.
So this one, we have taken it up, and the farmers are now using urine. In fact, we have increased our yields significantly. The production is now going up, and people are very happy with the urine fertilizer.
So, from what when I see for this film for Uganda, when I go see say this particular project when I see so now some PhD research for Lund University for Sweden. I think Lund University for Sweden, where that they sponsor this research where they go do them for Uganda. Now where they don't document them for this film where they show us. So thing we want to try to talk and say this idea for use peace for as fertilizer no be something new. I think where it don't happen from other countries, even here for United States. I go show now eventually for the next episode I could bring video them for show how farmers over here they use urine or they use peas for using like fertilizer. People then where they get beginning where they get Facebook, if you go for Facebook, they go see research how people that use urine like fertilizer. So thing we will learn today, I say how for collect them and then how for use them safely. For use them safely, we're going to make sure say everybody wash your hands, and then people the way they get gloves. When I must make sure say when I go for store, when I go buy those yellow thick gloves them so that when I collect them or when I'm going to use them for farm, when I wear those gloves for protecting ourselves against any diseases. As when I see them for that film, the talk say make everybody at least when you collect urine, when I lock them, when I keep them for at least 2 weeks or even more. The more when I keep them, it be fine. The more when I keep them, it be fine. So as when I keep them for more than 2 weeks, it will be okay for ensure say any disease or any sick way feed inside, it could die. So now the thing that we need to do, where we will learn how for use them, for use them like fertilizer. So papa them and mommy them. Now the important thing that way I think say I become make talk about them today. We could learn about them. How for use human urine like fertilizer. I hope so when I don't learn a bit for this short program or for this short these short videos then we'll make other episodes for this same urine. We'll bring experiences from different countries then, so that make una see them, make we adopt them for Ambazonia. That's in a way we would like more do. So if anybody get any question, make una call, make una send we WhatsApp, message. When I send message to WhatsApp, and we WhatsApp number na 202 +1 202 573 8172. And then we email address now ambafarmersvoice@gmail.com. People then where they get access for Facebook, if you go for Facebook, they go watch this same program for Facebook. Or people then where they get access for YouTube. If they go for YouTube, they type in Amber Farmers Voice, they go see this program for them. And then if you ask any questions, when I send any questions, when I say when I experience. When I go outside, as I talk, when I go for nearby, and when I go see the grass where they grow for them, when I see how, how green that grass in there, it could show a perfect example that, say, the human urine for place where they piece, it get nitrogen, it get potassium, and it get phosphate. 19 way planet need them for grow fine. So, Papa them, Mommy them for Ambazonia. I think so. We don't come to the end for this program. I hope so. When we find them interesting, and next time we'll talk some more about. We'll continue to talk about the use of urine, like human fertilizer. For Ambazonia.
Forward, we are so proud to be Ambazonians. We come from Niger and Uganda, Dongamantu, Kupemani, Gubabwe. We come from Ambazonia, Boyo, Lebiele, Menchungo, Ketunja, Mele, Isa. Our freedom is on, our freedom is. Ambazonia shall move forward, forward. We are so proud.